What's going on, everyone? I'm Jason from 3 Steps Closer, lead singer of the band. This is my crib, come check it out. So when I'm not on the road touring, this is where I live. Now, because I'm a musician, I have no furniture. I'm joking with you guys. I'm Jason from buybuildsell, your Los Angeles contractor and developer. And this episode is the final walkthrough of Fiske. Okay, so this episode, we're gonna be going through the house and showing you all the finishes, all the fittings, all the details that I can possibly show you in this episode. But you won't believe what I did in the master bathroom. Come check it out. Let's start the tour in the kitchen. I'd love to show you what we're doing here. So basically, what we have is white oak wood. This is a porcelain Carrera match that we use for the kitchen. We have this on the hood. We have this on the backsplash, and we use the same stone on the island. Now, a lot of people ask me, I get this question all the time. Porcelain, quartz, marble, granite, limestone, what's the best one to use? It really depends on you and your needs and how you foresee yourself taking care of your home. Porcelain is probably the easiest to maintain, the easiest to care for, the easiest to handle, but once it breaks, it's broken. There's no repair, there's no fixing. It's very hard to maintain it once it's broken. And it's pretty easy to break as well, meaning you can step on this countertop and fix the light or change the light bulb and all of a sudden breaks, you're done for. That has to be replaced. But on a more natural stone, like marble or granite, you can actually repair that. You can patch it, buff it, do all sorts of stuff to it, and there's actually repairs available to actually make that stone still viable. You're not gonna end up spending 10 grand flipping out your island stone. You can look at all the wood stone, you can see all the grains are completely matching and all the way going through. That's something you're gonna see when you're getting custom cabinetry. So you can literally see on this panel, it's going from here to here, maybe even all the way through. Sometimes it's hard to tell, but you can see all those grains are completely matching and everything is consistent. The same thing with here. Everything is consistent. That whole entire pattern is keeping up. The same thing happens on the back of this island. And this actually has a fun little detail to it. Wide on the ends, kind of bows in. Once we turn around into the family room, this is definitely interesting. So from the cabinets we have here to the details we have here, we actually kind of did something very interesting with this wall that most people may not necessarily notice right off the bat. But we actually tried to make the fireplace not the featured piece of the room. We actually tried to make the surround of the fireplace the feature in the room. Normally in a room, what you'll see, I'll take you to the living room. You can see that the fireplace, the mantle, that's your fixture. That's what someone's gonna look at and go, wow, that looks amazing, that looks beautiful. That's something to see. But in the family room, we kind of flip the script on that, right? And we really take your attention from the ceiling, bring it down to the fireplace and give you that pop. Because that void, that darkness, really makes everything else shine, which is really cool. And we just kind of took that and flipped it in reverse and put it on this cabinetry here, which is pretty fun. But those small little black elements that you see in the kitchen, you see throughout the house, those really make the house pop and really, in my opinion, make it a wonderful piece. We really kept the backyard simple. Because this house was pre-sold, the client had some expectations of what they wanted, and we basically just said, we're gonna leave it as a standard package, and you guys can do whatever you want once the house is sold. So right here, we just have 2 slabs of concrete that really leaves space for a dining room seat or couches or whatever, let the kids play. avoid the dead grass right now. Someone shut off our water, so we're turning the water back on and getting that grass back to its lively self. We also put out a section right there. You can actually see it's open right now. That's gonna be for a future barbecue area for the clients. And we also did an outdoor shower as well. So that's in the backyard, pretty simple. We'll go through the front, we'll talk about it a little bit, and I'll see you there. So something a lot of the times what we always try to do, especially in design, symmetry, centering, colors, organization, sort of how the house ends up looking is really important in a house. And in these smaller homes, it's actually more confining and makes the job a lot more difficult. When you have open space and you can move things 1 inch over, one thing there, one thing here, when you're in a confined space and you actually have to make the house functional, that's when you're up against the wall and you're actually forced to produce something that will provide all of the aesthetic pleasure of looking at something along with functionality. So in this house, we were actually really forced to make sure that we would get everything we wanted out of the kitchen without compromising the breakfast nook, without compromising the size of the island, the overhang, the centering of the space, making sure that everything lines up where it's supposed to be. So we can make sure that this house really does fit the aesthetic bill that I want to see in my homes. So really important that you're doing that on the roughs. And if you do want to see some of the rough footage of this home, there's plenty of videos available. Go check them out. There's a whole playlist just to this home called Fiske. Check it out now and leave me a note in the comments letting me know you want to go check it out. Let's go see the rest of the house. Butler's pantry, dry goods pantry. This is the dining room. Now it's really important to make sure that you're making spaces within this space and dividing the space up equally. But my favorite part about this is that you can literally open the space up and make a giant dining room. Because for me, I have a big family. I like to entertain, so I want to make sure I can fit everyone here. Beautiful fireplace here, fixing the room, bringing that space on center. Beautiful window opening up to the entry. And of course, our amazing door. Love this door. This is your garage section. So this is your entry to the garage. This is your powder bathroom, and this is your mudroom. All right, so this is what everyone's been expecting me to talk about, the stairs. Go ahead, take a view in of these stairs. They look simple, they look eloquent. What you're seeing right now is you're seeing many, many details that have a lot of thought and effort into them. And the truth is all of it comes together to create this design. You have the flush baseboards. You have the mitered edges on the stairs. You have the wood grain reveal on the exterior showing that miter all throughout. And then you have this eloquent little wrought iron railing that's popping off of the staircase. You almost don't know how it's hanging there. What's securing it? What's keeping it there? I'm going to teach you the secret. Behind all 3 plates of each step, we actually have a steel metal plate that goes through here, all the way through, securing that rod. And then all of these are welded to that plate. And then we're drywalling over that section and mudding, so that way we have this, what looks like this zero reveal of these pieces just floating in thin air. But really, they are on there. They are on there really well, and they're not going anywhere. The way that it looks right now, I'm obsessed with it. It's exactly how I wanted it to be. When I come in here and I see that, it feels really great. So this is our laundry room. You can go ahead and see how we actually produced this whole entire laundry room right in the video right up top in the corner here. You'll see how we went from rough to finish to the complete stage of the laundry room. So this bathroom is another bathroom that we did where I wanted to show you the processes and the steps that we took to getting this bathroom from a rough stage to a finished stage. And I even believe we spoke about the plumbing on this wall and how we were doing everything in this wall for this bathroom. So since I'm not 100% sure, there might be a video here for you to watch. If not, then just keep watching this one. And then, are you guys ready for the primary bedroom? Let's go check it out. So basically, as you walk in, you have a little nook here that we can put our stuff on, whatever. You can add a little table here, kind of drop some stuff there. I imagine that being your charging station, your key station, and whatnot. In this room, this is the only closet in the primary bedroom where you're able to stuff stuff, unless you're gonna get a vanity to put clothes in. So we don't have a separate rooms for them. This is one room, but it has plenty of space. His and hers drawers, hanging space plenty, top hanging for his, plenty of drawers, and 2 hampers at the very end. So here is the main bedroom. In this bedroom, we did a white oak detail paneling around the whole entire room. We have 2 floating shelves. We have this really cool, I almost look at it like a penny detail of white oak around the windows, which I really love. I feel like bringing the windows into the whole frame really accentuated the windows and made that look really nice. And then we have our Venetian plaster, our Roman plaster, whatever you want to call it, for our fireplace in the master. And I really love how this looks, because it almost looks like one complete slab stone, but there's no joints, you don't have to worry about it cracking. It's just on that drywall. And since drywall has a fire rating within its own material, so we're not actually worried about the heat, it's perfect, does its job. You ready for the big reveal? The thing that I told you would be at the beginning of the video, but now it's at the end of the video to make you watch the whole video. You ready? Let's go check it out. I've done similar things before. I can't say this is the first time I've ever used 2 different tiles on one floor, okay? But this is the first time that I've really taken the tile and really separated the room. Now, there's been times where I've taken a separate tile and I've wrapped it around a tub, or I've made a mat out of tile in front of the sinks, things like that. I've never really split the room before. So seeing it now and doing it really opened my eyes to the possibilities of doing more designs similar to this, because this almost feels like 2 different rooms. I'm in here, this is my makeup vanity, my sinks, my toilet space, and right in here, I'm in this zone. I don't need to worry about this at all. I genuinely feel like from the glass section right here, as this comes across, I'm almost in my own space. I have my speakers ahead of me. I can chill here, listen to music, get in the shower. Now, you can see that we added some towel rods to the shower glass. That's not a very common thing to do, but I felt like by coming out of the shower, I feel like I had to walk all the way to the other side of the bathroom to grab a towel. So I really felt like adding them here would be just a really nice value add. And also, let's be honest, when you're actually using the shower and you have the towels hanging right there, it maybe gives you a little bit of privacy. Wouldn't be so bad, right? We all kind of get a little shy, right? All right, guys, this is Fiske. This is the house. It's 5,200 square foot lot, 3,500 square feet of house. It's a 5-bedroom, 5.5 bath, and it is a stunningly beautiful home ready for a wonderful family. Let's go through the numbers downstairs. Okay. Here's the numbers for this project. All right, you guys are watching Buy, Build, Sell, and on Buy, Build, Sell, I go through the buy, the build, and the sell with you on how to buy, build, and sell real estate. Now, the most important thing you guys need to understand is I'm not giving you all the details. I'm giving you rough numbers to help you understand the process and the timeline and how this all gets sorted out, so you can kind of have an idea as to how it all works. But please bear in mind that the numbers I give you don't accurately describe everything that's going on behind the camera, okay? There's things that I'm not necessarily going to disclose to you, how the money gets spent, where the money goes, why costs are either so high or so little. Every job is different. Everyone's expectations are different. Not all the time is that green number you see on the screen all going to me. It's a different experience every single time, and I don't want you to use these videos to go, Jason did this, I can do this too, because that's a very dangerous place to put yourself. You have to make sure that if you're getting into the game, if you're getting involved, that you're along for the ride with someone who can make sure that you're being as safe and as cautious as possible when you're gambling and you're essentially investing in real estate, okay? The buy on this project was 2,175. Let's call it 2.2 for easy math, okay? The build on this process is gonna be at about $1 million, okay? So you're at 3.2 all in. and the estimated value of this sale is gonna be at about 4 or 5. That leaves you a balance of $1.3 million. Now, like I said before, that money can go towards real estate fees, closing costs, taxes, splits on funding, capital, but that's basically the buy, build, sell breakdown of how this house gets done. Any other questions, any other comments, anything I missed, please let me know in the comments. Hit me back with them. Let me know what's going on. Of course, take that time to subscribe, like, and press that bell button. It lets you know more videos are coming your way. We do 2 videos a week, and we really try our hardest to bring them out to you guys. Honestly, I loved having you guys over here, but I can't wait to get my fish tank built right underneath this light fixture. It's gonna be sick and have a little shark hanging out. But honestly, you gotta leave. Get out. Get out. Get out. Get out. Get out.